Yo, what's up everyone? It's your boy and hope you guys are doing well. We are back at it with a defense IQ part 2. So in part 1, I spoke about how you can build a room and use certain strategies slash installations slash pair ups with Shinobi in order to force certain situations on your enemies, and again use strategies to enhance and build your room that's going to increase your win rate, right? For part 2, which is this video, I'm going to be talking about Jutsu Rotations and follow-ups slash how you can pair up certain Shinobi with each other to make up for what they don't have, and or increase certain effects and goals slash strategies like kill or stall, etc. So yeah, for this example I will be using Baryon Mode times Sasuke the Last, as this is who I'm actually using and makes a really good example for this video. So let's start off with Baryon Mode and his Jutsu Rotations and why I have it set up the way I do. So first and foremost, the strategy with this Baryon Mode and his rotation is to emphasize his kill combo and force his EX ultimate. So when I say emphasize his kill combo, his old punch, which is in second, is the main damage dealer. In first, we have his old lumber break. Now, why do I have his old lumber break first and his new one in third? Well, firstly, because the animation itself has a good amount of range and reach, it increases his AI detection, which means he does not have to run to try and get closer to you in order to use his move. He just has to be somewhere in the middle, and no matter where you are, in most cases, he will instantly use his old lumber break, which increases him getting in the first hit, which is very important. His new lumber break, although it also has a good amount of multiple hits, he still has to run a bit in order to close the gap, and then only will he use his new lumber break. So in terms of AI detection and trying to get in the first hit, his old lumber break is superior and also covers a larger radius, if that makes sense. And then when I talk about him forcing a EX ultimate more, I'm referring to HP gain in particular. For example, he uses his first two moves first and more frequently. So his old lumber break and his old punch, those two moves do not have an HP gain. So for example, if he gets hit and his HP drops to 70% and or lower, he's in a better position to ult and keep on ulting if he does not have. Now granted that his new lumber break, which is in third, does have an HP gain buff. As I said, he will normally use his first two moves first. If you want to expand on this strategy and 100% force the strategy with no HP gain whatsoever from the start of the match and throughout, you can remove his new lumber break, which I have done in the past in my older videos. I'm basically using his new one as well because I have it maxed out and it's still fairly good, so there's no reason for me to not have it. But yeah, that's just one of the strategies. Also with this combo and rotation, he gets no immunity. Now this can either backfire or work in your favor. It can backfire in the sense that he can take too much damage and end up dying, as he has no immunity, so he tanks more, so he takes more damage. Or it could work in your favor that he would tank more damage than normal but not enough to kill him. That's gonna put him in a better position to then EX ult and keep in that cycle. So you know, it's either or. So now that we have the general idea behind the positive strategies and goals and the reason for the specific rotation, you also have to take into account the weaknesses and the negatives that this combo causes. One being, as I previously mentioned, the fact that he does not get status immunity, so now he's open up to taking more damage. The second would be that me having his old lumber break in first, he does not have a evasion strip buff now first, which can then negatively affect him in not getting in the first hit. So now we're going to try and make up for those two weaknesses with Sasuke the Last, and I'll show you and explain why. So we spoke about Baryon Mode, his role, his rotations, blah blah blah. Now I'm going to show you guys why I chose Sasuke the Last and how he complements Baryon Mode my idea for Baryon Mode and how he makes up for what Baryon Mode lacks. So simply put, Baryon Mode lacks evasion strip on his old lumber break, right? Sasuke the Last has one of the best evasion strip moves in the game and can completely strip anyone with his new lumber break. At +3, he can also strip 8 seconds invincibility and much more. So this complements and makes up for Baryon Mode not having evasion strip on his old lumber break. And Sasuke the Last will use his new lumber break first, which is his evasion strip move, so it works very well together. Then secondly, as a follow-up, which is Sasuke the Last's second move, I have him bonded with a team immunity shinobi, which means if Sasuke the Last uses his second move, which is his bond or his follow-up, not only will Sasuke the Last get a immunity buff quicker, as normally he would only get his immunity buff when he uses his third move, but now he will receive it when he uses his second move, as that's his follow-up. But then Baryon Mode will then also get a immunity buff. So I'm emphasizing the no HP gain, or at least decreasing it with Baryon Mode, but then understanding that that rotation and idea creates a certain weakness. So now I'm trying to make up for that with pairing him with a specific shinobi or with a specific follow-up to make up for what I don't have and increase my chances of winning. So can you see how I'm manipulating certain rotations, ideas, and pair ups to meet and increase my chances of winning? And just understanding that certain jutsu for certain shinobi and certain rotations can determine and change how you do things, how you create certain rooms and pair ups, etc. So yeah, I'll add in some replays. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a good one. Peace out.
Let's go. Moving silent, feel the violence, the excitement. I know the assignment. I'm taking over. I'm sick of mediocre. I'll be the closer. I got a different motor. I got a mission to win. It's some ammunition to get it. Don't need permission to finish. Got an addiction that's gripping. Got some convictions I'm living. Once I'm committed, I'm in it. Got a prediction I'm winning. The pure blood. I'm the hybrid. The hate change, so they try to push and fight it. I stay steady, yeah, I've always been defiant. Up against the beast, yeah, I'm up against a giant. But now I'm gunning for their heads, and I will die with no regrets. This season come to an end, I'm seeing no red. And now the king is dead. And now the king is dead. And now the king is dead. Welcome to the new regime. We do what we want, yeah, we do anything. Took everything to a screen, cause we were suppressed and we had big dreams. Yeah, it's a new machine. All our energy coming from caffeine. No pain, morphine. This all run down with the kings and queens. I'm the hybrid. The hate change, so they try to push and fight it. I stay steady, yeah, I've always been defiant. Up against the beast, yeah, I'm up against a giant. But now I'm gunning for their heads, and I will die with no regrets. This season come to